What, are you getting off after this game?
What? FreshBooks is the super simple invoicing solution that lets you get organized. Physical overviews of
you can go ahead and get off right now. I'm about to get off. Maybe.
Quickly so we can move
I have to go fix a couple things.
Included with your microphone, you'll find a leatherette carrying case, an I Heart Road sticker, a manual, the mic itself, a rubber-footed tripod-style stand, the mic itself, apparently I put that twice in my script, I'm not going to worry too much about that, on a standard threaded arm that allows tilt adjustments, the longest USB A to B cable that I think I have ever seen. Like seriously, they list this as a selling point on the website, 20-foot USB cable, and finally, a really nice inclusion, a removable pop filter that's integrated right into the microphone design to prevent the microphone from being overloaded by sounds. It's something everyone using a mic on their device should have, and yet most manufacturers not.
Don't hear that, you dumb bitch. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just amount of money for them if you want a really nice looking first-party solution. Diving into the mic itself a little deeper, at the front we find the grill for the condenser module. This is a side address mic with a cardioid pickup pattern, which means it'll perform best up close and personal with the source, and you should speak at it like this instead of into the end like a stage microphone. On the bottom is a USB interface, full-size B in this case, and on the right is a couple of dials that initially confused me. I was expecting one to be headphone monitoring volume for the latency-free 3.5mm headphone jack underneath it. This turned out to be correct. And the one above it to be microphone gain, but instead it's actually a mixer dial for system volume versus microphone monitoring volume, so you can decide how much of the music on your computer or whatever other sounds you hear versus the sound of your own voice. A very nice touch. That question, Rode actually used it as optimal, and you only adjust input levels with control on your system. Perhaps this gives some less control, but in my use, well, the fixed gain only had the positive impact of simplifying the experience. And how was that experience? Great question, I'm glad you asked. I've actually got an audio recording for this from my desk, so I don't need to say any of this stuff at all. I started with the NT USB in its optimal podcasting or streaming position, directly in front of my keyboard where I was typing in the background and about 20 centimeters from my mouth. And frankly, it performs admirably here. Compared now to the Blue Yeti Pro from this distance, the NT USB does sound a touch more bass-heavy and announcery, but thanks to a bit of extra sparkle in the highs, it doesn't suffer in terms of clarity. Looks like a strong contender so far. Throwing the Razer Siren Pro Elite into the mix now, we can see that background hums show up more strongly here compared to the other two, perhaps thanks to its additional emphasis on the mid-range. Now, starting with the NT USB, it's time for the second recording location, next to the monitor and out of the way. This would be ideal for Skype calls and non-broadcast use. Background hum suppression is not as strong as the Blue Yeti Pro, which makes a big difference from this distance. It still sounds good, just not as good. As for the Siren Pro, that peak around the frequency of my voice and tendency to pick up more background noise hurts it here as usual. Finally, the Blue Yeti Pro rocks the competition when it comes to distance recording in a big way, and that's without leveraging any of its other pickup patterns. Although it should be noted that I stuck with cardioid on both the Yeti Pro and the Siren Pro because I think the others are basically useless anyway. So that leads us pretty tidily into the conclusion. Does Rode have a winner on their hands? Yeah, I think they do. The astute among you may have noticed already, but the NT USB has actually been fighting well above its weight class against mics that are $80 more expensive, making it a very attractive option, especially for beginner podcasters or streamers, since it lacks advanced features like multiple pickup patterns and
What's up guys, it's Ed from Tech Source and welcome to the video.
Can you hear me?
Most of you guys have been waiting for the top 5 budget microphones under 50 bucks. I will be doing a mic test later in the video, but let's go ahead and unbox these real quick. You guys can also find everything listed in the video down below in the description section. So starting off is the toner mic that goes for 17 bucks, which is the cheapest condenser mic in the video. It does have a 3.5mm jack, which means that all you have to do is plug it in and start recording. It also comes with a tiny tripod to hold the mic and position it at an angle that's comfortable. Next up, we have the newer studio mic, and this one comes with an XLR to 3.5mm cable, a foam cover, shock mount, an adapter, and finally the mic itself with a gold-plated windscreen. If gold isn't really your color,
can you hear me?
With your setup theme, then you could just slap the foam cover on it and you are set. At number 3, we have the Fluorion condenser mic, which surprisingly looks very similar to the newer mic, but instead you get a different color. In the box you get a USB adapter which has inputs for both mic and headsets, a foam cover, another XLR to 3.5mm cable, a shock mount, and the mic itself with a blue body and silver windscreen. At number 4 we have one of the most popular mics in the tech community.
I'm trying to beat my record on Moon. It's 15.
Everyone and their mothers seem to make...
Okay.
Moon is 15, so let's try to beat that.
Hello and welcome to the show. My name is Alex and this is Tech Bloke.
You suck. Moon sucks.
There's a series at the moment called The Best.
I lag really bad when I play Moon.
The best tech to do YouTube videos. Last week we did an episode on
That's why I don't play Moon.
Up here, all will be a link in the description.
I'm gonna get my highest on the Moon. I'm gonna get at least to 20, and I'm gonna quit playing it. I don't like the Moon map.
Camera. These are our top 4 microphones. Let's get straight into this. So, as you can see, we're currently outside, and we're going to be taking a look at the on-camera microphones first. Now, we've chosen 2 microphones, both from Rode microphones themselves, because in my opinion, they make the most consumer-friendly, easy-to-use microphones that anyone can pretty much pick up, put on top of a camera, and get some excellent quality audio. Now, as I said, we've got 2 microphones. One of them is called the Rode Video Mic Pro Shotgun microphone, and one of them is called the Rode Video Mic Pro Stereo microphone. Now, you're currently listening to the Shotgun edition, and I'll explain what the Shotgun edition does in just a second. But just a few features about both the microphones themselves. They both come with a built-in shock.
Alright, let's go.
So if your mic's on top of the camera and you're shaking the camera about like that, the shakiness won't be transferred into the microphone. You won't hear any pops or any horrible noises because it has built-in rubber bands that suspend the microphone in place, which is absolutely awesome. The build quality is pretty much all plastic, and obviously the capsule around the microphone, but I have to say it's high quality plastic and it's not going to break. Now what I'm going to do is explain what the Shotgun means. Shotgun is a bit of a weird name for a microphone. I think it's because the Shotgun is like a barrel, does that make sense? A long barrel, and this microphone looks like a barrel. Don't really get the resemblance why it's called a Shotgun microphone, but pretty much this is what it does. It's designed to pick up only what's in front of it. So I'm stood in front of the camera now, and hopefully it's picking me up really well. Now I'm going to stay quiet and you can listen to the area around me. Hopefully it's a bit quieter than me. So there you go. Hopefully the microphone is directing all of its energy in picking up my voice or exactly what's in front of it. Now I'm going to do a demonstration for you guys and play a song on my phone and walk behind our cameraman, and then you can see the difference between what's behind the microphone and what's in front of it. Let's do this.
Alright. Can you hear me still? Oh god dang. It's a big guy.
Is it making sense now? So, now you're listening to the Rode Video Mic Pro Stereo Edition. Pretty much what this does, or the Shotgun Edition, is the Shotgun focuses all its energy on what's in front of it. This stereo microphone focuses all its energy in a 360-degree pattern. So all around the microphone is being picked up, and the microphone is focusing all its energy on pretty much the whole surrounding instead of what's just in front of it. So you may use this in
Let's get out of here.
A club scene, or maybe a music video for a little bit of camera syncing audio if you've got like an external Shotgun microphone. These microphones are just insanely good quality, and they'll pick up
this way
everything around you, whereas a Shotgun microphone would be more aimed towards an interview type situation. But same again, made by Rode, they're pretty much the same microphone, they've got the same shock absorbing system, both the same. The surround is So, and again, here we have the whiteout blue Yeti edition. Now you can also get this in a lot of different colours. You can get it in a grey colour as well. And here we have the Rode NT USB phones. So the only put these things into a camera, they are specifically for USB computers, Macs, and recording onto a computer in a studio environment. So we're going to compare these two microphones. I'm going to give you my personal pros and cons of this microphone, but to do that first, we need to plug these things in and get them up and recording so you guys can hear the sound quality. Right, so we need to get these things plugged in, all set up and recording so you guys can hear the quality of these studio grade microphones. Now if you guys want to buy them, there's obviously links in the description, but let's get these things plugged in, and it comes on to my first point. So there's a lot of things to talk about with the Blue Yeti microphone, so we're going to get this one out of the way first. We're going to go ahead and plug in our mini USB cable into the bottom of the microphone right there, and then plug it into an available USB socket on your computer or laptop. And I'm going to open up a program called Audacity so I can record the voice or what the microphone's picking up. Now the reason I use Audacity is because number one, it's free, and number two, it's available on PC and Mac, and the latter third point, it's really easy to use. So this is Audacity. It's a very simple software. You can just pretty much just click right here and you can choose the microphone that's plugged into USB. So we're going to click obviously the Blue Yeti microphone. You can play around with your levels. I just leave them on about 85% just because that's a good medium. And then what you do is you smash the record button and off you go. You guys are now listening to the audio from the Blue Yeti microphone. So the great thing about the Blue microphone is right up on the front it has a nice red indicator to show that the microphone is on, and all of them running. So at a glance you can just look at the microphone and see if it's on or not, or powered or not. And this also doubles up as a mute button, so if you want to quickly mute the microphone you can press this, press it again, and now you can hear me. So, as you probably noticed on the back of this microphone, there is two dials. One of them that says gain, which pretty much, if you mess around with this, you will pick up the gain or lower the gain of the microphone. Pretty much means it's pickup sensitivity and what it can pick up. I usually leave it right bang on in the middle. It's a perfect medium, and it usually gets the job done. Now, where things get interesting with this microphone is the dial underneath it. Now, the first mode on there is called stereo mode. Pretty much what this is doing is it's picking up a left and right channel on the sort of stereo imaging. So if I speak this side, you can hear it.
I don't know where the box is.
If I speak this side, you can hear it coming out of your right speaker. Now this makes for a really...
Oh, I know where it is. Come to me.
Now if I switch it over to the next mode, it will switch it into omnidirectional mode. Pretty much what this mode is it's going to pick up a full 360 degrees around the camera. Much like the Rode Video Mic Pro Stereo Edition did earlier when we tested it outside. Now the third mode along on this is probably best for this scenario where I'm sat in front of the microphone and I want to cancel out all the other noise in the room. This is called cardioid mode. Now if I twitch this mode here, there you go, now you can see that it's literally picking up exactly what's in front of the microphone. So everything else around me has been cancelled out and it's just focusing right on its voice, focusing all of its energy right on what is in front of the microphone, directly in front of it. And the last mode is called bi-directional mode. Now this is great for an interview scenario where you have two people sat either side of the microphone. It's going to pick up my voice and it's also going to pick up someone's voice that is this side of the microphone as well. So if you're in an interview situation or you've got two people talking to each other on a podcast, it will be perfect for you. So now you're listening to the audio from the Rode NT USB microphone. I want you guys to go down in the comments and tell me what you think is better personally, because I would like to know, do you think the Blue Yeti microphone is better, or do you think the Rode NT USB microphone is better? As far as sound quality is concerned,
We're gonna go back to Earth, let's go.
The Blue Yeti is a lot better because let's talk about the features of this microphone. It has pretty much next to none. So as we've seen with the
let's go back to Earth.
It has all those different pickup patterns which are great for different aspects of recording audio, whether you're in a studio setup or whether you're maybe live streaming on Twitch or maybe you're doing a commentary or maybe you
can take off your helmet.
And you want to pick up both sides of the microphone.
Oh, it gave us drug.
This one, it's just
That's nice.
Commentary microphone, but it also has a pop filter built in.
Right there. No, it does give it to you, you have to buy it.
Wait a minute. Gage, get back. Shut up. Okay, now.
I think I bought this shotgun when I did. Are we teleporting? Don't teleport yet. We can get enough for drug. Do you even have another gun or no? Let's leave. You always come back. Are you kidding me? I got on the portal.